for the Hidden Truths channel. It's to my live broadcast today, which I usually do. I'm running a little late, but I got busy. It's a beautiful day out. It's kind of windy, but still, the sun's out. Hasn't been out in 5 days, so I'm soaking up some vitamin D. Anyway, the video today is we're gonna cover a few things. Val Kilmer passing away, and then I'm hearing stuff about they're finding structures underneath the pyramids and stuff. Just we're gonna kind of bounce off the rails today, kind of back and forth. So, but and some other things I'll put at the end of it that's more political. But anyway, we'll start with the Val Kilmer death. We'll wait for a few people to get in here. It always takes a little bit for the notifications to go out and stuff. Dean Little. So anyway, but I sure appreciate everybody being here. Spend a little bit of your afternoon with me, listen to some of my thoughts, discussing some things that are going on in today's world. But anyway, it is a beautiful day out. Spring is almost here. I mean, yeah, we're still getting a few snowflakes every once in a while, and it's still cold in the morning, and we still get cold wind. But after this last moisture we got, I'll be mowing grass in about 2 weeks. Can't wait to have my green lawn. Anyway, talk about Val Kilmer's death. Yeah, Val Kilmer passed away today at 65. I guess they're saying he died of pneumonia. Now, I thought, who is Val Kilmer? Well, he was obviously an actor. He was in Top Gun, the Iceman. He was Doc Holliday in Tombstone. He was in a lot of movies and stuff. But yeah, he passed today. I guess he survived. It must have been some type of throat cancer. Survived that, and he was cancer-free as of 2020. But yeah, it was pneumonia. Anyway, I just wonder if anybody's in there, what's your favorite in the chat? What your favorite Val Kilmer movie was? Mine was Thunderheart. I loved Thunderheart. I mean, it was a movie that obviously I like the subject, the Native Americans and stuff, but were you in World War I? Come on now. This is a serious. You want to get on here and be stupid? I don't have time for it. All right? I don't have time for it. You want to be retarded? Go be retarded by yourself. People that are watching this don't need to see that. Okay, I'm talking about Val Kilmer's death. Anyway, I like Thunderheart the best. It had to do with Native Americans, the plight they were going through. I just really loved Thunderheart. And, he was Batman in a few of I can't remember which ones. If he took over in the second Batman movie or not, that was quite a while ago. And then, like I say, he was the Iceman. What's your favorite sport, man? Oh, I have a lot of them. Football and basketball. So, but anyway, that Thunderheart, that was just an awesome movie. Then it had Graham Greene in it. And I just really liked the movie a lot. So it's sad for his passing. I don't really go to new movies now. I don't like the way Hollywood's what it's turned into. Anyway, where was I? I don't go to many Hollywood. I don't go to movies these days because they're stupid. I mean, just look at Snow White, what's happening in Snow White. Okay. And he was in the movies in the 80s and 90s, and he did a real good. When actors had to act and that before green screen and stuff, those are the movies I used to go to. I mean, all the movies I got on DVDs, and I still have VHS and stuff. Sir, you were attractive back in the day? Whatever. Dude, just keep going. I'm not going to react. You know, when somebody's sitting in front of their computer in their mommy's basement, think they can get the best of me. But anyway, let's keep talking about Val Kilmer and let this guy keep bringing his comments. Keep it coming, sir. Keep it coming, sir. I always like retards proving they're retards. Don't have a problem with that. And I really don't like it when guys ask me if I was good looking. That's kind of creepy. Just saying. But anyway, yeah, the new Hollywood movies stink. It's all violence. And the last movie I went to in the theater that wasn't with my kids, and my kids, that's been 15 years since I've been to a movie with my kids, but was one of the Star Wars movies when it first, when they started Star Wars sequels back up again. One of the Star Wars one in the first half hour was nothing but violence. I said, this is ridiculous. Okay, I didn't have time for that no more. I left the theater. I said, this is Star Wars? This is what Star Wars turned into it? Okay. I mean, that was crazy. But yeah, Val Kilmer, Iceman. I guess he only had 10 minutes of screen time in Top Gun. 10 minutes. And everybody knows the Iceman. That's how strong of an actor he was. And I guess he was just nice to have on the set, easy to work with, never took himself seriously. I guess he never read his own press. But anyway, that's sad. 65 only. That's a problem. A lot of these people that are dying, you know, my age or younger. Anyway, it's crazy. So, anyway, oh my God, is it a beautiful sunny day today? It doesn't get much better than this, you know. It's going to be before the heat of the summer when it's, that one summer here, it was crazy. 113 was the hottest it got that one day on the bank, but it was over 108 every day for so long. We didn't get no rain all summer long. It was something else. It was dry. I was bringing a bale back on the trailer that year, and I blew a tire on the trailer, and the bale started on fire. That's how dry it was. Couldn't even blow a tire without starting a fire. Anyway, that's what happens here in the Panhandle of Nebraska. So anyway, yeah, sorry to hear about Val Kilmer's passing. Of movie you like. Okay. But I was just reading the comments. Anyway, you know, this is the thing about these people that get on YouTube. I'm going to go into my political thing right away since this person won't do it. Okay, we got to sit there and listen to a comedian say that conservatives shouldn't feel like humans, shouldn't be allowed to feel like humans because they're not humans. And Whoopi Goldberg and her little crew on The View are laughing about it. When was the last time I heard not human and subhuman? When was that? Oh, yeah. Studying World War II. The Nazis. And then you got people that come on YouTube like this and just try to create hate and discontent because they hate themselves. I mean, how are we going to get along as a nation? I mean, we're spreading war everywhere, and then we're spreading hate and discontent in this country. Here, this is the reason to hate your neighbor. This is the reason to hate your neighbor. Make sure you hate your neighbor. Don't get along because this politician says you're supposed to hate your neighbor. Sounds like a successful country to me, and then you got people flat out trying to sabotage the country. I mean, I don't see how we're supposed to fix our problems. Give you more money? You know, if you got to get on, and then they said something too. Sometimes comedy becomes more insulting depending on who you are. Okay, I don't have a problem getting insulted on YouTube. I'm pretty thick-skinned, but it's the people that are giving them that can't. Remember, the people that are doing the insults on YouTube are the people that could handle getting teased at school. They can dish it out, but they can't take it. You notice that moron left my site because I won't react to him. But how are we supposed to get along as a nation? I'm subhuman now. I'm Ultramensch. Ultramensch. Us conservatives are now the scum. According to the liberal Democrats, the scum of this country. The scum. The ones who go to work every day and pay the goddamn bills are the scum. I tell you what, I wish all us conservatives would get together and just for a month say, fuck you, we ain't working one bit. Except for ourselves. Stay home, mow your lawn. Stay home and take a vacation. Let this country know who's the real backbone of this country is. Make it so the people on the county can't get their benefits every month. Their benefits for, I don't know, for what? Anyway, but that's what we got to deal with. This is how we're going to get along one day, right? Just how we're going to solve all our problems, just by insulting people. You know, if you got to get on, if you don't have the balls to insult somebody, you know, and you got to hide behind a name and never put your face on camera, anything, or you go to these protests and you have your little mask on and stuff to hide your identity, okay? I don't have a problem getting on here and telling you what my morals are and how I believe. If you got to hide your face, you obviously aren't too sure about how you believe now, are you? Anyway, this is what you deal with on YouTube. You know, I get threatened on YouTube, threatening comments, taking my life and stuff. But YouTube don't find that as an unsafe environment. But things I say is in an unsafe environment because somebody who deserves to be in a mental asylum doesn't agree with me. I'm glad I don't agree with lunatics. That makes me feel I'm sane. But, you know, world's going to shit. Let's push our neighbor into it. And don't worry, go to church and say you love your neighbor and then go home and hate his ass because he doesn't vote like you. All over politics, divided by politics, by politicians sitting there screaming in front of the cameras and the microphone, just screaming. Trying to divide. That's all we know how to do. Nobody wants to get along anymore. We all want to hate. You know, this is the thing. When it all comes crashing down, I'm going to be safe. I'm out in the middle of nowhere, away from people. In this new job, I put an ad on the internet, $15 ad, and I already got a summer's month's worth of work. You know why? Because I'm not afraid to get my hands dirty. I'm not afraid to sweat. Okay? And I'm going to go make a living working for myself, doing stuff that you can't get. Even if you hire somebody to do fencing on a ranch, you can't get these employees to do the fencing. That's why I always got stuck doing it. So I'm going to sit there, work for myself and do it. But that's America. Okay? I didn't decide to sit there and say, well, I can't work 7 days a week no more. So I think I'll just sit there and become a lowlife and live off my neighbor. Let him make sure he supports me. What's wrong with these people? How many people would these people support? You know, the best way to get figured out is go out and get a job and get that first paycheck and see those taxes that you're paying, and then all the friends that you used to have that don't work. You ain't gonna like them. I actually knew a family completely on the system. Their kids brought up the same way, and they had one of their kids convinced that there was special dust they put on the money to make people want to work. But don't worry, meat's made at the grocery store. Okay? This is the type of mentality we're dealing with. And you can't fix it. They don't want to be fixed. They want to be taken care of. They need mommy their whole life. Well, I'm not going to be nobody's mommy. But anyway, thank you, YouTube. You know, I know you've been really messing with my channel. I guess I must be over the target again, okay? And I can't help it. You know, I got this I had to listen to the truth all the time growing up. It just happens to be something that all I spew now is the truth. See, I wasn't allowed to lie or believe that men can get pregnant and men can have babies and men can be women and men can compete in women's sports and bash their face in with a volleyball and be proud when they stand up doing, I got first place in a woman's sport because I couldn't compete against men. You got men beating up women in a boxing ring. Isn't that called assault? But I guess if you're of that mindset, it's not. Anyway, let's go on to the structures under the pyramids, okay? Yeah, they're saying there's structures under the pyramids. Boy, wouldn't that be interesting? To find out the pyramids were way older than we've been led on, which I think they are. I really do. You know, human beings think we know everything. Everything that we say is fact. Well, I guess fact don't really exist no more. It's all opinion, right, liberals? It's all about opinion. God, just the most hate-filled people there are. Most hate-filled people there are. The most tolerant there is, but they're the most hate-filled people. And they're all on medication, antidepressants, antipsychotics, and I don't take any prescription drugs at all. Perfectly fine, but I'm supposed to want to be like them. I just don't see that happening. So, but anyhow, and then you got social media platform. You know, I wish I could talk to these CEO execs, you know, these big men that I'm supposed to be scared of, like Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk and whoever owns the other moronic ones. And I'm supposed to be scared of these tough guys, right? Because they're rich, right? Really, pussy? Really? Come to work with me one day. Come to see what really made America. Okay, I fear these guys. They'd be shaking in their shoes. By the way, the first social media platform that sits there installs the values of and the principles of the First Amendment on their platform, where everybody can come to, no matter how you believe. See, that's the one thing nice about how a social media platform was supposed to be. See, no matter how you thought, you were supposed to be able to go to that platform and, you know, like the internet used to be, with these chat rooms, and be able to go to their channels and have a good time with those creators and stuff, right? But no, that's not allowed no more. See, somebody in the YouTube team doesn't like what you say, or the algorithm has a problem with one of your words, so we'll just tap you down. And we'll push this other stuff on you. You know, I really don't care to see videos of people stuffing their face full of food and becoming unhealthy. I really don't want to see guys putting on makeup. I really don't want to see that stuff. Okay? It's hard enough watching the other side and listening to it sometimes and just be like, you know, what do you do with stupid? Can't fix stupid, can't fix brain dead. And that's pretty much what they are. I mean, like I say, you're all on antipsychotics, antidepressants, you're all on medication for not being right in the head. And you're the normal ones? That's like saying the people that have to take pills every day are the healthy ones, and people like me who don't have to take no medications at all and are very healthy, I'm the unhealthy one. Pretty much the same thing. But that's the world we live in. You know, I wish they would sit there and stomp some of the stupid out, face it, you know, take it on head to head to end some of this stupid stuff. But whatever. You know, the world's going to get crazy. I hope you're prepared. I hope all you people that are on here insulting me and stuff realize that the time in your mommy's basement is going to end. And you're going to have to things are going to get rough. You know, I did a video once of sharpening a chainsaw, and a guy left a comment about the wind. Oh, that's too atrocious. Really? What are you going to do when you don't have a house and you're walking through the 40-mile-an-hour wind to get from point A to point B? Human beings need to toughen up. They've been listening to these doctors and pharmaceutical companies for too long for them telling them how weak the human body is. The human body isn't weak. It only gets weak when the mind gets weak. You know, just the way it is. There was lots of men that had strong minds and their bodies still worked. Well, who was that genius in the wheelchair? But if he would have let his mind go, he would have died. But anyway, but I'm the health. Since I don't take no pills, I'm the unhealthy one. And since I don't take any mind-altering pills, I'm the one that needs to be just like them. Hate-filled. Anyway, all I know is if this crap keeps up, I ain't gonna be going live like this. I'll just make videos because it's not. I mean, YouTube allows that. See, this I don't understand. I'm silenced for saying what people want to hear in my opinion and what I consider the truth. And these people can come in and just start being absolute morons and don't do nothing. Okay? Maybe YouTube, I need to have another talk about alien abductions. Maybe I should try that live broadcast again. What do you think? I think I may. See if you cut me off this time. You are finished. You know, I was in the Marine Corps and protected your speech, you son of a bitch. So you're not going to take my speech from me. But you know what? That's all coming to an end. When AI takes over, even the YouTube team isn't going to have a job. And if you ain't living in the woods and you're on the system, you probably aren't going to have a life. Anyway, that's all I got for this evening. YouTube shut me down again, which they usually do. Can you imagine being a rich, multi-hundred billionaire? Just imagine thinking you have so much cloaking power and all you do is get humbled by this old man who does a video out in his pickup on YouTube. And you're saying you have the power? Who controls who? Anyway, this is Tom with the Hidden Truths. I'll talk to everybody later.